What's going on, guys? Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is going to be Wednesday the 19th of June. Got confounders to go through as well as the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box. At current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time, it's a new transfer upload. And today's question of the day, what has been the best transfer so far in your opinion this summer transfer window? Let me know down below. But now let's jump onto the confirmed deals, and we have got a fair amount to go through today. And first up we've got Ruben Vargas. He joined Augsburg in the Bundesliga from Luzern at a €2.5 million fee. Afellay has rejoined PSV after a fair few years away. He joined from Stoke City, although technically he was a free agent, and he left the Championship side back in January. It's a free deal, and he signed a one-year deal after regaining his fitness with the PSV under-19 side. He's definitely had his injury issues throughout his career, and now maybe a return back to PSV could be the best thing for him. Then we got on to Zila, going back to Hannover 96 from Stuttgart, and they paid around €750,000. Peralta has joined Chivas Guadalajara, I apologize if I said that wrong by the way. He joined them from Club America for an undisclosed fee. Gustavo Gomez has joined Palmeiras from AC Milan on a permanent basis now after a loan spell. He set them back €4.5 million. Sint-Graven has joined Bayer Leverkusen from Ajax and he's cost them €5 million and he's signed a 4-year deal until 2023. Then we've got a pretty big story from Roma, and it's about their legend Francesco Totti. So he's now leaving his role at Roma, ending a 30-year stay with the club. And he's put out a few statements about leaving the club, and he's been very truthful from his point of view, and some of the quotes do say, "Everyone knows that they made me stop playing. I had a 6-year contract already as a director. I started quietly, realising it's a completely different sphere to being on the field. Many promises were made, and they were never kept." He then goes on to mention the American owners, saying they're trying to destroy the club and taking the Romans out of Rome. Roma have put out a statement of their own as well, but Francesco Totti, he's definitely not happy about the situation. And next up we got a deal that could be announced very soon according to Fabrizio Romano. He has said Manchester City have confirmed to Atletico Madrid they're going to pay the release clause of Rodri. It's going to cost them €70 million, and now the player is currently discussing his contract with City. Atletico Madrid have already signed his replacement, Llorente from Real Madrid, and he's set to cost them €50 million. Both those transfers haven't been announced just yet, but I would assume that when one is announced, the other one will follow very shortly. And next up, according to Gianluca Damasio, he has said Atalanta are closing in on a deal to sign Colombian forward Luis Muriel from Sevilla. Atalanta are looking to add to their squad ahead of their Champions League debut next season, and they're keen to partner Muriel with fellow Colombian striker Duvan Zapata. He was on loan to Fiorentina last season, scoring 6 goals in 19 games, and they value him at €15 million. And next up, according to El Chiringuito, they're saying Adrien Rabiot has agreed to join Juventus this summer. The midfielder's contract at Paris Saint-Germain expires this month, and he has a host of European sides chasing him. And it appears he has settled on a switch to Italy, where he'll sign a 5-year contract. And it's Juventus making a signing yet again a free transfer, just like they did with Aaron Ramsey before from Arsenal, and now Rabiot from PSG. Then we have got a story from Paris United. They're saying Atletico Madrid will rival Paris Saint-Germain for the signature of Ander Herrera. The Spain international is now a free agent after leaving Manchester United and was widely expected to make a free transfer to PSG. However, Atletico have now entered the race and have already held talks with the midfielder, who now has to decide between the two sides. So for Atletico, they might be able to offer more guaranteed first-team football, especially with Rodri going out to Man City potentially, although they are bringing in Llorente. Then we have got a story from Spanish reports and also a Valencia-based journalist. They're saying an agreement has been reached between Barcelona and Valencia for the exchange of Neto with Jasper Cillessen. Barca are looking for a new backup goalkeeper to Marc-Andre ter Stegen, especially with Jasper Cillessen leaving. And what makes most sense for them is to basically swap goalkeepers with Valencia. Roma have increased their asking price for Inter target Edin Dzeko from €20 million to €22 million, that's according to Calcio Mercato. The Bosnian striker has reportedly already agreed a 3-year deal to move to Inter, but the club have yet to increase their €13 million offer for the 33-year-old. Roma are in a bit of financial trouble right now, so them selling the likes of JOAO and Manolas, it could help them a fair amount. And next up, according to Marca, they're saying Benfica are close to agreeing a deal to sign Raul de Tomas from Real Madrid. The Portuguese club are set to pay a fee in the region of €20 million for the 24-year-old forward. De Tomas scored 14 La Liga goals while on loan last season at Rayo Vallecano. That story could tie in with the Joao Felix news right now, but we have got an update about Joao Felix, this time from Benfica. They have denied reports claiming that Atletico Madrid are on the brink of signing the teenager. Reports in Spain claim that Atletico are due to announce the signing of the 19-year-old imminently after agreeing to pay his $120 million release clause. However, Benfica have swiftly moved to deny the rumours, while reiterating the club have still got a release clause there for any club to activate. Manchester United have made a bid of £50 million for Crystal Palace right-back Aaron Wan-Bissaka. The bid has been rejected, and it's actually a bid of £35 million plus £15 million in additional fees. That is United's second bid, because the very first one was turned down at £40 million, and it does seem that Palace would potentially take the thought of a straight £50 million bid. Another player linked to United now, this time according to TF1 and many different outlets, they're saying West Ham have rejected an opening bid from Manchester United for French defender Issa Diop. The player wants to join the Red Devils, but the Hammers intend to keep hold. It's an opening bid of £45 million and a player in part exchange whose name is not filtered through. But it is believed, according to The Independent, that if United want any deal done, they have to offer Anthony Martial in exchange. And that makes it very interesting for multiple reasons, because number one, does Martial want to make the move from Old Trafford to move to West Ham? Number two is, does Ole Gunnar Solskjaer prioritise a defender and lose a player like Martial? Sky Sports are saying Philippe Coutinho will be leaving Barcelona this summer, but he definitely won't be going to Manchester United. And the reason for that is apparently out of respect for his former side Liverpool. I personally believe he'll end up at Paris Saint-Germain, because for Chelsea they were also rumoured, their transfer ban could definitely stop that. And next up, according to Mundo Deportivo, they're saying Barca midfielder Arturo Vidal has been linked with a surprise switch to China. An unnamed Chinese Super League club have expressed their interest in the 32-year-old who's just completed his first full season at the Camp Nou. Globo Esporte are saying negotiations are going well between Barcelona and PSG for Neymar. The idea is for Barca to pay €100 million plus a player, and the players suggested are Umtiti, Rakitic and Ousmane Dembele. They do mention the deal itself has got a very good chance of happening, and the PSG president did say a couple days ago he's 200% certain Kylian Mbappe will remain at the club next season, but appears to have questioned the commitment of Neymar. Sky Sports are saying Atletico Madrid and Barca have both had £35 million bids rejected by Chelsea for Brazilian international Willian. Chelsea really don't want to sell many players this summer because they've already got rid of their key player Eden Hazard to Real Madrid, and with a potential transfer ban coming up, they can't really replace the players. I believe he's in his final year of his contract, and for the Stamford Bridge side, they want to extend Willian's deal for 2 more years. Manchester City are close to an agreement with Juventus over right-back JOAO CANCELO. That's according to a Juventus correspondent for Goal.com. The total fee would be in the region of €50 million for the right-back, and for FIFA, I keep saying it would be phenomenal. I get it means the Cristiano Ronaldo hyperlink isn't there for FIFA 20, but for FIFA 20 Prem sides, it's very, very promising. And it is kind of crazy to think that for City they paid, I think it was close to $50 million for Kyle Walker a couple years ago. His first season was brilliant. The second one, he was okay, but nowhere near the standards that he's used to. And Pep, because of that, is like, you know what, let's bring in JOAO CANCELO. Then we have got a bit of an update about Antoine Griezmann and his future either at Barca, but definitely away from Atletico Madrid. But the Barca club president, Josep Maria Bartomeu, I apologize if I said his name wrong there, he has said Barca have held no talks with Antoine Griezmann regarding a move to the Camp Nou, and he basically says there's nothing to announce when it comes to the Atletico Madrid striker. He also says we've always said the same, we haven't spoken to him, there's nothing to it. And last week, the Atletico Madrid CEO Gil Marin confirmed Griezmann will go to Barcelona, but now Barca, they've completely denied it. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and pressing the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time is a new transfer episode. And finally, in the comments section below, what has been the best transfer so far? So thank you for watching this video, I'll see you next time.